Hey, what's up, guys? Been a while. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome here for the first time if it's your first time. So we're gonna go over this real quick. The dev notes that they just dropped. This video is not gonna go up immediately, so you've probably all seen this already. I'm just gonna give my my take on it. So, lost my mouse there. So they're finally doing something with dupes. We'll just go through this real quick. Hello, this is Epic 7. We would like to sincerely thank all of our heirs for the love and support that they continuously show Epic 7. Today we would like to give you more details regarding a topic that many of our heirs have been anxiously waiting for. Duplicate 5-star hero summons. In Epic 7, when you summon the same hero twice, you can memory imprint that hero, thus strengthening that hero's stats. There are some heirs that have already fully imprinted certain heroes, and we realize the disappointment that our heirs may feel when they summon a duplicate 5-star Moonlight hero, which are hard to attain. You know, when I summon a dupe ML5 now, it doesn't even bother me because it's happened so many times. To relieve the loss that our heirs feel when this happens, we will introduce a coin shop in Epic 7. Before we give you more information regarding these duplicate summons, we would once again like to thank our heirs for their patience. So you think this twice. Okay. We hope that many of our heirs will find even more enjoyment in Epic 7 with the addition of the coin shop. I browsed through this already when I got up, and I actually think it's a pretty good change. So how to acquire coins when a player summons the same 5-star Moonlight or 5-star Covenant hero more than a specified number of times. Each additional summon will grant a certain number of Galaxy coins or Covenant coins as standard for the specific number. Summons as follows. So you get 10 coins for a dupe ML5, 8 coins after 7 of the same Covenant. See, I've summoned 5 ML5 dupes, I think, and I have not got over 7 of any Covenant. So I think this is a little, I get they want you to max imprint before they start giving you extra currency. But I think this is, like, I have not summoned 7 of the same Covenant hero. I think I've gotten 6 Crows and 5 Euphians. And that's the closest I'm at. Like, I have not summoned the same hero that many times for Covenant. And I don't think many people have outside of people that, like, whale. Like hella whale. Like, I'm in pretty deep. And I haven't done this yet. I'm talking about those people that buy out the shop and spam Covenants every month. So, only those people are going to benefit from this. But even so, when we go down and look at the shop, they're not even going to really benefit that much. Sorry for my snorting. Yeah. So, for example, you have summoned a 5-star Moonlight hero made Chloe twice, you'll receive 10 Galaxy coins along with your maid Chloe. Additionally, if you summon the 5-star Covenant hero Tamarin 7 times, with that summon you will acquire her as well as 8 Covenant coins. So, the Covenant coins are going to be a bit of a stretch. I don't think many people are going to get these, personally. So, yeah, you get the summon hero, then they just kind of put it in another chart here, so it's easier for Papegas to understand. On the 7th summon of the same character, you get 8 coins. So when I pull a Crow, I will get 8 coins. Because I've triple S'd my Crow with dupes. From like no slates, he's triple S. So ideally, they here you get the copy, and then it goes B C, right? B C A S. Oh, I guess on the triple S copy they give it to you, because you have the base and you have B C. Why am I counting C? Fucking I'm go. Okay, then you have B A S. Double S, triple S. Okay, so it's like even this chart didn't even help this Papega. Okay, so yeah, you triple S on 6, and then 7. It's not useful unless you're imprinting an ML version, and then they give you coins. So yeah, so we'll just scroll down here and we'll look at the shop. So here we have the shop, which is pretty nice. There's a rotating 5-star hero in here for MLs. So this right here tells me that I can just get any ML5 I want as long as, you know, it pops in the shop. Hopefully Ruel isn't first. I don't feel like waiting a month before I could do this. You know, that's just me. 1 Molagora. I think that's good. Because there's going to be people that have all the MLs. So, like, getting this isn't a big deal. Like, they have all the MLs and they've gotten dupes. Like, there's a lot of people out there like that. So, this is just, like, reforged material, selection chest, skill enhancer. What the fuck? It's an artifact charm, isn't it? Why is it called skill enhancer? I don't know. And then random level 85 accessory, which is cool because you can view and refresh it. So you can actually choose like a piece of gear and not get shafted by the randomness, which is pretty cool. They have a screenshot of that down here. So yeah, with 4 ML dupes, you can choose an ML, but it's on a rotation basis. With 5, you can, this is pretty nice. So 1 dupe, you can essentially get 2 reforges. So that's something nice if you have all the MLs already. The Molagora, oh, you can get it twice per month. And then we have this shop. Yeah. A lot of the stuff in here, it's going to be like not easy to get, right? Because you have to summon the same hero 7 times before you get 8 coins. So, if I summon another Crow, I get a Molagora, which is kind of cool, I guess. This exchange is way too high. Nobody's going to be able to buy this. Like, I don't really care about this section. I care more about the ML section. Realistically, they didn't even have to put this bottom shit down here. But I don't know, if you're getting like eluded by literally just 1 hero and you've pulled like several dupes of all the others, but like 7 is a lot, man. I think it should start doing it after like 3. 7 is just too steep. Pulling the same hero 7 times is just like, fuck. I don't know. And then they have that listed out here again. And then here's the selection I was talking about. So it's basically like your selective summon. So you could refresh it and then buy a piece of gear. So you can actually go through and look for a good piece of gear. Like this piece is not bad. Why did they buy this? This thing sucks. Oh. So yeah. They're going to give us a lump sum of coins. I'll just read this real quick. According to the guidelines given above, we plan to provide Galaxy and Covenant coins in a lump sum for duplicate heroes that our heirs have summoned so far in accordance with the coin shop update. Following the update. Oh wait, I've summoned a dupe ML Bale too. So I have 6. Because I pulled a dupe one and then I exchanged one of them. So that's going to count too then. So yeah, I've pulled 6 dupes so far. Shit. Maybe 7. Did I pull a dupe ML Chloe? I have to go check. I think I'm up to 7 actually. It'll be displayed in the hero journal. Please note that we will distribute the appropriate number of coins even if a player no longer has a duplicate. So yeah, so like my Sage Ball, I traded 1, kept 1. I should still get the 10 coins for that. We would like to apologize in advance for the fact that it may take a considerable amount of time to complete a full investigation into all the heroes summoned by our heirs since the start of Epic 7. We will carry out a careful investigation in order to provide our heirs with accurate details. So, pay attention to the one that they give you guys. Go through your account and double check. And send in a ticket if they give you the wrong shit. This is all we have for you today. We aim to update the game with the shop during the second half of this year. So it'll happen sometime before the year's over, is what they're saying. So they're working on it. Okay, so I want to go through these comments because I was kind of reading through some of them. And some of these are fucking Papega as shit. I agree with this guy. Interesting implementation. I agree. Making a separate hero rotation in the shop akin to artifacts is an excellent idea. I agree. My only gripe is the coin cost, which I find too high. While I understand you don't want players to acquire all the characters too fast, I feel it's a tad too high. I disagree for this. I think 40 for ML is fine. I do think the Covenant is too steep. Because, like, Pulling a dupe ML is probably going to happen before you pull, like look at me, you know, I've done it 7 times now before I've pulled 7 of the same Covenant unit. And that's still not likely, right? The Covenant change I still think is way too high, but I think 40 for an ML exchange is fine. Okay, now this guy. This is what I'm talking about. We don't even get ML5s. How are we ever going to get dupes of them? But beggars can't be choosers, so overall great update. Yeah. But it'd be even more good if you guys to decide and implement an ML5 pity and galaxy summons. No, I disagree. It doesn't need a pity. And I'd like to point out that a good idea from players below is like, why limit the galaxy coins equation to only ML5 dupes? Isn't it only natural that players should be getting them when also pulling ML4 dupes? Because most of the players only get ML4 dupes. ML5s are rare, so it's only natural that players should be able to get coins from ML4 dupes. Of course, the amount should be lower than the amount you get from ML5. It balances out. I don't know about that, man. I've probably pulled, like, even if it was an exchange of 1, I've pulled enough ML4s to just buy an ML5 at this point. I don't think that's a good change either. Even if it was a 1-for-1 ratio. So if I got 1 coin per 1 ML4 dupe, I'm pretty sure I could summon just exchange off that for an ML5. So I disagree there. It doesn't feel bad getting an ML4 dupe. It feels bad getting an ML5 dupe. I mean, I've had almost all the ML4s for the majority of the game. Well, not majority of the game. Like recently, over the past months, like I've had every. So like getting a spark for me is not exciting, at all. Like whether I pull a 5 or a 4, but more so when I pull a 5, because it's like I know I'm gonna get a dupe. If I get something new, it's just a stretch. But 4s, it's just like I don't agree that we should get coins for 4s. People may disagree with that, but they don't want to hand out ML5s like candy. They already have mystic summons with pity. Free to play players can pity units, and they can get lucky before that. You guys can get like 3 ML5s in a year of your choice if you just use your mystic currency wisely. If you play the shop and etc. Like I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tagdes. He's another YouTuber. He does mainly Arknights content now, but that guy rolls the shop constantly, and he always has an ML, a Mystic Pity. Just because he plays the shop. And if you know how to do that correctly, you can pity, like as free to play, you can probably pity every other Mystic Summon. If not every single one, depending on how you manage your resources and how you manage your gold and refreshing the shop. And of course, how lucky you are, but you have to be really unlucky to never see Mystics pop in there. For a while I was trying to stack up Mystics, I was refreshing the shop every single day until I was able to buy 1 Mystic bundle. That's $350 a week. It adds up pretty quick. In addition to your drops from doing Wyvern, in addition to Guild War, like it can add up pretty quick if you play it smart. So I don't see like giving more access to ML5 dupes or ML5 characters in general when you can already do that in Mystic Summons and choose which ones you get. It's like, no. And this I don't understand. You're everything wrong in the gaming industry. Like, I think Epic 7 has done a great job improving upon this game without making it so trivial to where they don't make money anymore. So I think this guy's an idiot. It's this. Yeah, we don't even get ML5s. How are we ever going to get dupes of them? So, like, I read this comment already up here, right? So, yeah. Majority of the player base won't even be able to use the shop. I disagree. There's people that have summoned the same ML5, and it's the only ML5 that they have. Like, people are just... They're, what's the word? Entitled. People are entitled. I could show you here. Waiting room. Let's see what I got. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And then my ball that I don't have anymore. Those are my dupes. So I can select one already. I pulled both of these Judge Kiseis in a row. Okay? Like when I only had half the ML5s. So anyone that says this is a bad change is an idiot. That's all I'm going to say about that. But as for, like, you know, regular 5 stars, I do think that needs to be modified a bit. Because for somebody that's pulled this many dupes, including my Sage Bale, because I did trade one of them for FCC, pulled 6 dupes before I pulled 7 of the same Covenant unit. So put that in perspective. And the only one I'm close on, like if I was to go to look at my imprints and heroes real quick. Like, just going through here, like, I've pulled 1 extra of her, none, 1 extra of him. Like, just looking at, like, 1 of her. Luna, it's just not going to happen unless I was pulling for her artifact. But see, I have triple S Crow off dupes. I think I pulled 3 of her. SSB, maybe, I don't know, I could summon more SSBs when she comes back next year. But yeah, see, like, none of my 5 stars are triple S. I'm recording a video right now. Sure. No. Euphine, I've done this with dupes. I think this was a slate actually. But yeah, as you can see, like, I've pulled 1 dupe of him, 1 dupe of her, 1 dupe of him. It's like 7 is just too high. I slated her all the way up. I think I threw 1 Kisei into her. But just looking at imprints alone, like, I think that was a Chloe that I threw into her. And yeah, like, it's just not practical pulling 7 of the same Covenant. I mean, like, that's only gonna affect such a small percentage of the player base. So I do agree that, like, I think maybe they should lower that threshold a bit. Because even if they lowered it down to 3 dupes, like you pulled 1 and then 3 dupes, I would still not get enough to be able to summon whatever Covenant 5 I want. And I already have them all anyways. So I would only use those currency on the other stuff in the shop. So I'm going to stop ranting about this and wrap this video up. It's just my thoughts on the new system. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Fuck.